Clarence was a bundle of nerves. He'd sent his resume off to two smaller construction companies and put his name forward for an internal posting. His nerves were a result of knowing that word would inevitably get back to Kalinka. He wasn't looking forward to that conversation, he thought, not so much because she would react poorly. He was worried about leaving an abandoning ship impression. He thought deeper. Perhaps it would be best to talk to Kalinka directly about where his head was. Not something that would have occurred to him in years gone by. He truly did believe that if the company felt it best to terminate his employment, they would. There wouldn't be a conversation beforehand, unless, of course, it was being done for performance. At the end of the day, he decided to sleep on it and make a decision tomorrow. He looked around his desk. There it is, he said, the plans he'd started for heating the new city. This one might be a challenge. The bus stop appeared to be just in range for where the heating plant needed to go. Kalinka was wrapping up for the day when an email popped into her inbox. The subject line was familiar. Someone in her chain of command had applied to an internal position. She got this type of email on a regular basis. Most people were trying to find greener grass, and for the most part, she wished them well. She was going to wait till the morning to read it, but something made her sit down and open the email. After reading it, she sat back in her chair and said, "I can't believe it. Why would Clarence apply for a position that's a lateral move at best?" Peter walked into Kalinka's office just as she said those words. Peter said, "Clarence has applied for another position?" Kalinka asked Peter to close the door and sit down. Peter did as he was asked. Kalinka said with worry in her voice, "Peter, you didn't hear what I just said." Peter had a puzzled look on his face. "Of course not, Kalinka. I take HR matters seriously and would never talk about them in return." Kalinka responded, "Thank you, Peter. I know that. I just need to be sure this isn't going to hit the rumor. Clarence would not be happy." Kalinka continued in a questioning tone. "I wonder why Clarence didn't talk to me first. I thought we were on good enough terms to have that conversation." Peter offered up. "Men often feel like they have to do things on their own, for themselves. Talking situations out isn't always the first thing that comes to mind. I try very hard to be better at that. It's still not natural to me." Kalinka sighed and said, "I suppose that's true, Peter. By the way, you're doing very well in that regard. Appreciate your effort. Now let's go home, cook a fantastic meal, and open a bottle or two of wine." Peter said, "Only two? I'd have thought this would require at least three." Kalinka laughed. "Let's not put any limits on ourselves." Just then, the familiar ding of an incoming email. Kalinka quickly checked. It was from Clarence, entitled, "Some of Your Time?" Hi, Cheap here. Welcome to episode 89 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0 Reboot. Cheers and welcome. Thanks for taking time out of your day to spend some of it with me. Appreciate that. It's awesome. Today is going to be a day filled with watching trucks run back and forth, and maybe even one day get repaired or replaced. And building. We're also going to do some of the hopefully finish off what needs to happen here. I had done all of it. Obviously not. If need the heat involved here, and need to think garbage, heat and garbage. Those are the two things. So we've got I think we got all the garbage in place up here, so that's cool. And I think what I'm going to do is buy a couple just before winter really hits us. Snowplow. I'm just going to buy a couple of snowplows. Yeah, that one's good. Let's change the color up a little bit. Get a couple of red ones. I just want to buy a couple just to keep this area kind of clear. And I think it's probably a pretty good idea to put a sign up saying no snowplows beyond here, because there's nothing that direction that we need to worry about. I just need to find, there we go. Yeah, cool. And there's a node there. I don't know why there's a node there. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh, we need to work on getting this asphalted as well. Like, I know the main run back and forth is going to be to here to drop off the materials and whatnot. So I think that's cool. This is going to be the distribution that's going to take from here and deliver to our store. This one? No, that's a pub. I'll say it. Yeah, this is the shopping center right here. Okay, so let's start off with a quick peek. Lifespan changes down, but it's still in pretty good place. And 61% loyalty. Okay, let's get for this one road here. Also need to put some footpaths into the buildings. Otherwise, this whole thing is just not going to, is it? And by whole thing, what I mean is having the ability to, excuse me. Okay, we'll go like this. That works from that direction. In there. I think one in here, although it's really not going to be that. Good a situation for the garbage pickup, or it's not going to be advantageous. Yeah, and this needs a road. This would or could fit there, but it needs a road. I think it's probably overkill for this. So let's get okay, that covers both of those buildings, and it should do a pretty good job with the buildings across the road as well. Okay, don't mind that. Okay, there's one down. Back to getting this sorted out. And this is the bus end station, so we don't need garbage for that. Good. I'm not going to bother to try to run something up here. I don't know. I think it's going to be that big a deal. Garbage. I don't know that I like. Oh yeah, that's these guys. That's fine. Same dudes. Okay. Okay. I think we're doing pretty well there. Just following the river back down to where I was working prior. I think like I said, I was thinking about running path down here, but I don't think there's any advantage to it. I think using this path is as good as. So I'm just going to connect that through that way, and let's get another garbage container in here. I hope I can get a garbage container in here. There we go. Okay, and that covers that one off. Good. I'm trying to do the ones on this side first, or inside the circle. We'll add them on the outside momentarily. Okay, focus. This is the pool. That's definitely, these are both definitely going to need garbage. And I think what might work is something along. Actually, I don't think I want that in there anyway. I'll explain in a moment. I don't want this there either. Can we get this through here? Okay. It's going to be a little bit of a funky area. I was thinking of having this run straight through here. Maybe I don't really need that. Maybe it would be. Sorry, I'm changing my mind. Because everyone from here will be able to connect into the shopping center there. So I don't know that's that important to preserve this here. I think it's probably more important to make sure that both of these buildings have garbage. So that said, I think what I will do is run this through here, and then excuse me, the garbage. Make sure. Yeah, it's covered off both sides there. So good. Okay. Now we just need to get this one covered with some garbage. This is our bus platform, and this is the end station. Neither of which needs garbage. So we just need to be sure that we've got some garbage at our. I think this is theater, isn't it? Yes, cinema. Okay. Footpaths. Let's do that first. Right, this should give access back through here to the bus station. I think that might have been why I was thinking we needed a little path through here. So let's do it like this. And I think I'll get rid of this one as well, just temporarily. This can connect in there. Shouldn't affect anything. This can connect over there. And that's going nowhere. Okay. Oh, that's not going to cooperate, eh? Okay. Run this straight over here, then everyone from both sides here has access to the bus platform. Oh man, having a hard time. My Oh, I'm just in slow-mo. That's what the problem is. Yeah, let's go. Let's speed this up a little bit. Yeah, so okay, we're just bouncing back and forth. Something makes them happy, something makes them sad. No worries. Okay. Don't need a footpath connection here. Got that. These, so it's really just a matter of finishing this off. Get our last. I think if I put that there, we can get kind of double duty out of this one. Being able to connect to these two buildings. Okay. It's going along pretty well. They're working hard. Do we have? I'm just checking to see where everything's at. So we're getting, yeah, those are definitely taking time. It's all good. We still have a few things to plan out. So, one thing that I was a little bit concerned about was the distance from a heat perspective, and I think if I'm here, we're going to be just fine, being able to provide enough heat for the city. So I think that's really not an issue. Yeah, I think that won't be a problem at all. So, and then that's within range of the bus depot or bus stop, not a depot. Okay, so we've got the garbage on the outside loop dealt with. Let's connect up. You'll connect. I know you will. Come on, you can do it. Did that connect? I don't know that it did. Okay, let's try something else. Through this way, and hopefully these will, yeah. And just there's usually a way, just make it happen, right? Okay, good. Coming up to winter. Now, I think we connect. They just don't want to, there we go. What I'm looking at is another line across this direction that will also connect through here. So I want this to come right to there. And I think I need to bring this out just a little bit. Shortest section that we can do. And connect that in there, and I'm going to do that. We'll end up doing the same thing all the way around. Yeah, these pieces will all connect straight through. Just want to have different places that the people can cross the road to get to the inner circle. The well, a lot of the infrastructure provided by the town or by the the city. Okay. I don't. I continue doing this on this same kind of idea on this side. Buildings on fire, small refinery that should be taken care of, and really isn't an issue if it's if it burns down, because then that would just I would have to get that dealt with. I would have to just clear the rubble is what I'm trying to say, quite unsuccessfully as well. Okay, put a small piece in here. This is going to that'll be enough to change the radius there. I just want to bring it a little bit further away. Okay, that works pretty well, and then this can just snap in here. Now, I'd forgotten about this little piece that came out there, but I think that's I think that's fine. I'm gonna run this just straight past it, and then we'll connect in to it there, or maybe I do something like that. And get quite funky with it. Okay. Looks like they're working on it now. Good stuff. Okay, let's continue around here. I'm going to turn this around because I'm going to have a hard time seeing how I want it to. Some of these actually got a little bit closer to the road than I wanted them to, but it's all good. Work with me. Work with me. Come on. Okay. So now we've got a ring around the outside and a ring around the inside. It looks crazy to me. I think it's probably not necessary. Just having access points for them to come across would probably have been enough, but they can choose whatever path they want to get back to where they need to go, whichever one is the shortest. And it is only gravel, right? Oh, we're back. We're almost up to 12,000 again, so that's good to see. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to heat. I need to get heat planned in here, and if I'm not mistaken, heat requires. Oh no, this is a footpath one. There is footpath one, so that's all right. Starting to wonder if I can put the first two here, like one. Yeah, one. Well, if I put one over here, maybe that's... Let's see. Get away with putting one here, connecting it into the footpath. And then I can do a similar thing on this side, except I want to stop. Yeah, because they're about a quarter of a wheel apart from each other. And then this one, I'm going to want, well, I think I want this facing this direction, just to, and this is going to be iffy on whether or not it's going to be close enough to get a, excuse me, a pipe to it. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, we'll deal with it, because I do know where I want to have the heating plant. Sorry, and I'm not going to be trucking any coal over here, so I'm going with the geothermal. Who's on fire? Oh, should be dealt with. I think we've got a pretty good, yeah, pretty good coverage for fire in that area. Okay, and this needs... this needs sewage and water, and I'm guessing now that I don't have... Okay, there's sewage and there's water. Okay. They're just too far away. When I go over here, we lose the water connection. So maybe we end up putting it here instead. If I T that, and then this can be... connected up that way, and getting workers here. Next question, right? Okay, I'm gonna bring this straight over here. Let's see. I want this to be, you know, basically as tight as I can make that corner. Hello, Winter. Welcome back. Okay. Let's see who has walking distance. Okay. We're good. That's, yep, it's definitely, far enough away, and I think hope so if I connect that there and then run this, what the heck? Oh boy, I see. Needs to be dropped down. Wow, I talk about unfortunate placement. Okay, let's take this back just a little bit. Okay, It's all one piece. And the one from here. Okay, there we go. That only took one cue. Now, I think I may have messed up just a little bit because I think I want an inside one for this heat exchanger. So, slight change of plan. Let's take this a little further back just because these things can be a little finicky. I wonder if I bring this out here and then well, we'll see. Let's get this other one in place because I definitely want to run this one down here. More fires. Oh, cargo station should be fine. And it was, thankfully. Okay, that one reaches, so I'm pretty hopeful this one will as well. Instantly, there's infrastructure in the way. Okay. Okay, cross your fingers. Okay, it's going to be better if I work this one this way. Whew. I think we do have to stay at that depth. Let's see if we can start turning this. Okay. Let's switch this heat situation. Take this back a little bit further, and then we'll connect it up. Okay. And nothing's too long, so that's cool. Wow, awesome. It's a good sign. And we got all our heating problems, fire, traffic issue. No problem. 2 pages. Okay. Heating issues. All right. Let's go back to we're going to do that, and then I'm going to get all of yeah. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a little bit painful. Just trying to see the... Well, maybe that was the only one that had connection issue. Okay, well, not so much a connection issue as split into a couple of different pieces. One has access. Okay. This will be a slow process. Building all of the Footnotes. Okay, sentences. Finish your sentences. Okay, we're slowly working our way through here. That shouldn't need to be built. I'm not sure why. Got that. Could be just a gravel. I think what I did was thought that was part of this building's system. Okay, well, we got a bunch of stuff on the go. 32 minutes in. Let's see if we've got any. Yeah, we're just needing. So that's making me. Yeah, we kind of cleaned out the gravel, didn't we? We're not. Tell me we have gravel here. Okay, yeah, we've got lots of gravel here. Okay, good. Shoot. Couldn't keep up, hey? Well. Eight of them taking gravel. That's a thing. Oh, something else that I was thinking about too, because we really don't see any stoppages in the wintertime for our big heating plant. But I have seen notifications about this one. I thought I saw notifications about that one in the winter. It actually seems like it's in a better place, unless I'm getting myself extremely confused about which ones were not on to 89%. So yeah, wintertime makes things a little bit cooler. Yeah, I could have sworn it was this one that ran out of people. Let's see how the university's doing. I think I'm just going to leave that birth rate situation alone. And yeah, that's as few patients as I've seen. So that's, I think I can leave the, I can put these away now. We've kind of weathered that storm, thankfully. Okay, still a little loose ends here. There's one pump jack, and then there's 2 pumping stations and 4 storages that I want to finish off here before we get to the end of this series. Yeah, really. Necessary. So, oh Lord, let me finish things that I'm fuel. Oh yeah, we don't have fuel. That was something else that we were yeah, shoot. I was going to put in another distribution office here because these guys are maxed out. And I don't know where. Well, let's Let's get creative here. We'll just put a little bit of a road in here, and that should give us the ability to put two more into place. And I think it's the dumpers and mechanisms. We'll get them building that. And whoops. Oh, and they don't have electricity. They need to be down in this area. Okay. Let's demolish that. I'm going to demolish this one. Shoot. Okay, continue on. Nothing going on here. Okay. I guess we're placing two of them, maybe possibly four of them here. So, okay. I don't think we'll need four of them, but we'll put two of them anyway. I should put this one in first. It is what it is. Mess around with that anymore. I think what I'll do is delete this one and then line this one up. This one. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, that's pretty good right there. Looks like we had another fire going as well. Yikes. Okay, let's get them in there. And then I do remember saying that I was going to build. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, these are done. I just was trying to figure out what I can and can't delete here. So I can start working on this. So I was going to put a little bypass through here, just a little dirt road access. It's not going to be crossing not allowed. What? Okay, and then what I'm going to do is start with that upper one. Not gravelizing, asphaltizing. Okay, make it happen, and that's get both of those done, and then we should be in pretty good shape. Oh, liquid pumping station. All right, we're making progress. We'll have the road connected up there, and then we'll connect both of these in, and then we'll build a distribution, a couple of distribution offices, and then we'll be back in the fuel distribution business. Yeah, we're really going through the gravel, aren't we? Wow. Well, I guess what we'll end up doing is switching over to some constructions that don't require quite as much gravel, so that we're we can get that built up a little bit more. And this is our first footpath up in the industrial area there. Yikes. Yeah, that's there's something else going on here that's with these guys. Like, I know, yeah, there is a lot. Okay, so there's 4 trucks heading here, and there's 4 going to the aggregate loading. So, okay, here comes one right there, I think. Yeah, and that will be instantly taken up. I think got the same situation. Whoops, not 6. I want to go the other way. 0, yeah. We've got lots of cement. Shoot. Gotta keep paying attention to that. Running myself out of the gravel there because we're making all the concrete. Yeah, and there's 492 tons internally, is that right? Yeah, and 800 in the storage, so. Plenty of coal. Drop 2%. Yeah. Maybe it's time ish to work on these guys aren't dropping off any coal. What? No, please. Oh, yes, that's mixed waste again. We just can't keep that clear. I mean, somebody just left, but my goodness. Is that happening here as well? I think so. Okay, well, that's a problem. Another problem. I gotta have a little ease my panic attack. No, we're still pretty good there. We're just not getting enough coal. I think I really want you running back and forth, but if I change this around to be wait till loaded, let's get backlog of trucks. Yeah, what, 16 trucks sitting here waiting for coal. Oh, is the next is the obvious solution putting a technical services office up here to take care of that? Oh, I don't know. It's something I'm gonna have to play with a little bit, I guess. Because having that's just not a solution. Letting it go up. This is the big container truck, so that I think that's part of the issue that we're having is that we don't have enough. That's a sewage truck, which I don't need anymore, which opens up 2 free spots here. Okay, let's get this dealt with, and then we'll buy scrap those babies, and then big containers. We'll get 2 big containers in here. Waste truck and 80K, 87, 6.5, 6.5. That's out. So this is 87K. Let's get 2 of those babies in here. And oh. I don't think they can do. This is that, yeah, this is that garbage office that can't deal with garbage unless they, yeah. Well, let me wait and see if when they show up, we get the options where to unload all of the materials. Hopefully they show up soon. Like really soon. Come on. And they're still on their way. Well, not that you'd expect anything else, but I think that's them right there. And no. Oh, that is so annoying. Had a solution? Not so much. So, what if I just took it? Yeah, this is just not a mod that works. So, okay, let's go do something else. let's let's make space for another technical services office here. Because this sewage loading and unloading station is not necessary anymore, and the police station is there. I'm gonna think about this a little bit. I got yeah, I'm not sure if I don't want to know if I want to wait for that, or if I take this out, I could put that small heating plant in its place. So I think I will start that next episode, and then just go from there to, excuse me, make sure that we get a technical services office in place. Yeah, clean that up. Anyway, 53 minutes. Cheers. Thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one, episode 90. Cheers.